Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Zielonka. This is episode 5 now in the little let's play I'm doing, and something I want to first point out, thank you to EMT Artisania for pointing out that I think it was episode 3 where I had the big spillage off the back of the train with all the pickled parsnips, and there's a pallet that I missed that's lying hidden in a bush. So thank you for pointing that out, and I'll pick it up at some convenient time. So in today's episode, we're going to make a start on getting these fields all prepared for the next harvest. We've got this parsnip field, the carrot and the 2 canola. Over there we had the hydro doing the mulching. So we're going to bring that over and get these canola fields done, and possibly the carrot and the parsnip if there's time. So let's just have a quick look at the field state that we've got. Right, so this is, I'll get rid of that texture. As you can see, everything needs ploughed apart from this canola field. Most of them need lime, I think. Yeah, they all need lime. And so we've got these 4 fields to mulch, lime to spread on everything, and I'm not quite sure what to do about ploughing. I don't know whether to actually plough them or to go down the subsoiler route. So obviously ploughing will be a benefit because we don't get the weeds. Subsoilers don't get rid of weeds. But I think this is the biggest plough we could get, 160 horsepower. It's only 2.5 meters wide. Whereas if we were to go for a subsoiler, you know, we'll look at like 4 meters wide, which we could run that on the Fiat Agri without too much issue. So I think I'm leaning towards going down the subsoiling route, and then we'll just have to deal with weeds at a later date. But the other bigger job is getting the lime spread. So fertilizer spreaders. Now, not every spreader will allow you to use lime. Generally, these ones don't, unless they're modded like this one. But you know, 65,000, 45,000, that's expensive. So I have found this Amazon one. It's a mod. You know, it can do lime. It's got 18 meter working width. In terms of options, you can just have different tires, wide tires, but you can't go narrow. So unless that's what standard is, and the standard design, or it's just to do with what's inside, how it breaks up the stuff you're putting in. So I'm not really bothered about that, but I would like to have a cover because I think it just looks a lot neater. So we'll buy that. And I'll get back on the ground, we'll get over to the hydro, bring it over to here, and probably get Cosplay doing these mulching in these fields. And then we'll get in the Fiat and we'll go and get the lime spreader, get some lime, and we'll make a start on that job. So there's something else I've noticed on this map, is it might have been in November, I don't know, but if you look now, we've got like the sort of dead leaves lying down the crown of the road. It's a nice little touch that I've not seen in other maps. And also the sort of the meadow grass that's on the edge of our field boundaries here, that's all gone like a wintered colour, as though it's got frostbitten or something, or just drying out. Now, not all the grass is like that. These bits here are still quite green. I'm not sure why that is, but I do like to see a bit of different texture. I think that's only in this map. I don't think it's been in any of the other maps from Giants. Okay, so we'll just park it up here and we'll jump into Courseplay. Uh, 5.5, I think that's right. We do one headland, we want sharp corners, and if we go counterclockwise, that's the way it's facing. So generate that. That looks okay, so we'll just start that job, and then we'll jump into the Fiat and we'll go and get up this spreader. Right, so here we are at the yard. I wanted to put the weight on the front, so I'll just drop the weight off here. And then we'll get some lime. Now I think this said it holds 6,000 litres, so that is 3 bags of lime. So if you just buy 6... and we'll get it filled up with those, and then once we've done that wheat field, we'll come and refill it, and whatever's left we can stick on the forks and take it along with us to the next field. Okay, so I'll get started on this. I'll just do a quick time lapse on it, and I'll see you at the end.
Forever young, or am I faking? On the tip of my tongue, there's a sarcasm waiting for you.
Okay, so that's it done, although I'm a bit confused. I thought it said it was an 18 metre working width, and when I was setting up to the next row, I basically moved along 18 metres and I was left with a gap, so there's something not quite right here, but at the end of the day the field's now fully limed. So we've got 1500 litres left. We'll go and refill and we'll see how many bags are left. We might take another 2 bags with us, no more than 3 really. So we'll move on to the field the hydro was in. Hopefully that's finished by now and we can maybe get a worker doing the lime spreading, and then we'll do some mulching with the hydro. Right, so I think I can buy a couple of bags of lime to take with us. I'm conscious of how much weight I've got on the front of this, so because I do have the weight on the front as well, so hopefully we can carry all of this. Let me zoom in a bit. I don't know if I could probably get another bag on there. We're going to need it, so I'll just buy one more bag. I think we'll be able to carry it. Although it is starting to bounce a bit. Yeah, it's probably not liking that. So when we get to the field, we'll just drop these bags off and let the worker get on with the job without a fork full of lime bags. Okay, so it looks as though the hydro's fairly close to being finished. Probably only got another pass to do. So I will drop these bags off here. And I'll go and take the Fiat down to the other corner and we'll set a course play up. And by that time the hydro should have finished. Ah, so it says it's a 12 metre working width there. I thought it was an 18, so that makes a lot more sense. So number of headlands, we'll just do the one. We're having sharp corners, we can go counterclockwise and we'll generate that path. Right, we'll start that job and we'll jump into the hydro. Okay, so the hydro was on its last pass, but we'll just take over and then we'll get started in the next canola field. And I think the lime spreading will be a reasonably quick job. Probably finished before we are. So the snow's really starting to come down now. I was thinking about knocking it off just to help with visuals for recording, but I do want to see, you know, how the snow affects the map and if we'll get any snow lying on the ground, so I am just going to leave it on. So I'm going to get back to the No Man's Land series. I have one already recorded, which I'd done before I realised Dagwin and Chainsaw took a break. So I've got that one to edit. And that means that I think on Monday, it's currently Saturday, this video will be out on Sunday. So that means Monday I've got a No Man's Land video out, so there will be no Zielonka on Monday. So the next episode will be Tuesday for that. And at some point I'm probably not going to be having the time to be able to record a video a day, so I'll go back to some more regular schedule. I'll probably try and do 1 or 2 of these a week if I can, but with doing the No Man's Land 2 a week, it's quite a lot of work when you have a regular day job as well. So I'll just see what I can do, and I'd rather commit to a regular schedule than just put videos out as and when I can. But I have to say that the response to these videos, you know, it's been good from the regulars, but the views have been a lot more, well, the views have been a lot less compared to my No Man's Land series. Not sure why that is. Perhaps there's just a lot of people doing Zielonka content that mine gets lost in amongst it all. But if you could give the video a like, it really does help out the smaller channels at least to get them noticed. So if you could do that, it would really help me out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. But I'll just skip through to the end of this job and then we'll have a look at what position we're in. Okay, so it looks as though the lime spreader is just about to finish. And I've gone completely off track, so I think I actually hired a worker accidentally. So not much quicker than the mulching job, which I'm quite surprised at. But I think what we'll do is I'll get a worker doing the carrot field next with the mulcher. We'll quickly spread this field with lime. I'll probably do it off camera, and then we'll head over and we'll have a look at what we can do in terms of subsoiling. Right, so I'll just set this worker off now, mulching the carrot field. I'll quickly spread the last canola field with lime, and then I'll see you back at the store. when we look at our ploughing options. So something that I had worked out about the width of this, I forgot that lime spreads narrower than the fertiliser, so the 18 metres would have been the width for fertilising. I'm sure a lot of you will have picked up on that quicker than I did. Okay, so that's that field done. I'll just quickly refill it with the last of our lime, park it up, and we'll head over to the store. Okay, here we are at the store. I'm going to get another 4 bags of lime. I think we're going to use them, so we'll take them back with us as we go. But we're going to do subsoiling. I've had a think about it, and I'm just going to do some subsoiling instead. Give it a chance to try the weeders out. Although I'm not sure if there are any weeders with the premium expansion. But we'll go with this one. It's 150 horsepower. And I mean, it's a little bit cheaper than buying a plough as well. And uses less horsepower, so pretty good all round. Now, which way do I hitch onto this? It's from this side. As I think you can actually mount a cultivator or something to the back of this. So it does have like a 3-point linkage on the back. Does it actually show it in the as a combination? No, it just has weights. Alright, so it's a little bit heavy for it, so we'll just drop them off at the field. Right, so I'll just drop these bags off here. I'm sure the front axle will thank us for that. Now I'm just making a right old mess of everything. Okay, so we'll get some subsoiling done. And we'll have a look at what the ground texture changes to. So currently the field state is saying that it just needs ploughing. It's got no fertilisation state at all, which would seem about right. And it looks as though we can pull this no problem with the feed. So if I just get out and see what it says, it should just remove the ploughing. Yep, that's good. Alright, so I'll get through this, do a time lapse, a little bit of a jump cut, and I'll see you at the end.
There's mud on the floor, desperate people trying to get through the door, although the room's already crowded. But I'll keep shining over you all, and with your wings entwining, you better face the fall and keep trying again. Oh yeah, keep trying again. Everybody's trying to be heroes when all they have to say to be okay is I don't know. And keep trying again.
Okay, so that's the field now subsoiled, and we're getting some, well, quite a lot of stones. I think some of them look like they're big stones as well, so let's have a quick look. Now, so they may be not big, they may be medium-sized stones, but they may be not big stones, but they're certainly medium stones. There's no sort of the yellow small stones. So we're going to have to get those picked up, and I do want to do like what I did in Elm Creek, where I'll use a production to turn the stones into lime. So I'm going to get over to the next field. The carrot field has now been mulched, so that leaves us only with that parsnip field left to do. But I want to have a quick look and see how our productions are doing and see if it's worthwhile selling any. I don't really want to spend too much time concentrating on the preparation of these fields, or at least showing it in the videos. I really want this series more to be about the new crop types and productions, so I might just skip all of that field work and then I can just bring the more juicy content. So just for now, I'm just going to drop the subsoiler off here and let's have a quick look at our productions. Right, so actually I never set the carrots to processing, so we can do that and we can knock the parsnips off. So it looks like it's full of preserved parsnips and it has 3, so that's probably 1 more crate of preserved parsnips in store. In the soup factory, it's still producing the carrot soup. We did have a lot of carrots though, so I'm not surprised by that. And it looks like there's nearly another 4 pallets of carrot soup in store. So what I'm going to do is just check on the price of them. So the preserved parsnips, 2.7. So actually, really good price. I might just take them to the supermarket or the farmer's market instead of getting them onto the train, because that is a bit of a faff. And carrot soup, again, December's a good price, so farmer's market is giving the best. So I think what I might do is get the trailer and we'll go and pick up all of those preserves. I'm actually tempted, you know, to see if the hydro can pull the subsoiler, and then at least I could set a worker off doing these fields. So I'll just go and pick that up and I'll see if it can do that job. Right, so let's just put a worker on it. Well, I mean, it's doing it. A lot of wheel spin, but it is doing it. So I might just leave a worker to do that, although I don't think a vest top's really the ideal clothing for this kind of weather without a cab. Right, so let's head over to the preserve factory. We'll pick up what we've got there and then we'll head down to the soup factory, grab the rest of that, if it'll all fit on this trailer. It might be about time we looked at getting a bigger trailer. Right, there we go. I think we're probably going to struggle to get it all on from the soup factory as well. But we'll give it a go. So I'll head down to the soup factory and I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are at the soup factory. And yeah, I think we might get them on. It just depends. Did I say there was 3 pallets in store still? So we'll give it a go, we'll see what we can get on. Well, this has turned into a disaster. I really don't know what's going on with the physics of these pallets. I'll have to sort that one out at the end. Or maybe just try picking up 2 at a time. Might just nudge this one off the back. Put these 2 on instead, in place. Ooh. Yeah, so the loading hasn't exactly gone to plan. So what I'm going to try and do is just nudge everything up. Probably going to go completely wrong because I don't have the room here. I should have loaded them the other way around, really. Or I should have just bought a bigger trailer. I mean, I think if I can get in the right position, I think I can shove them all over and get another row down the edge, but 3 wide. Although this is likely just going to scatter them all over the place. How's that looking? It's not too bad. Whether or not I'll get another set of pallets on the edge is something we need to see. Yeah, there we go. So what I might just do is quickly strap them on before they go flying. Maybe not with that strap though. I just can't believe that something that weighs so much can slip around as much as it does. I mean, I know Giants did a good job with the physics on lumber and stuff like that, but it's like there's no friction on these things. Right, I think we've got it. I think we've cracked it. Get some straps on it quick. That's all I can say. There we go. So we want to head to the farmer's market. I've got absolutely no idea where that is. So if I just tag the place. Oh, it's very close, just across the road. And we'll have a look for a collectible. So yeah, so we're probably losing sort of 10% by not taking them to Erlengrat. But we've got 48,000 litres here. I think we'll be quids in still. Oh, so it's not there. Oh, there's a place just after it, isn't there? That's right. There we go. Let's see how much we make. Right, so 113,000, but I wasn't quite in the trigger with them all, unfortunately. So let's say 114,000. And another 25. So nearly 150,000 there. That's pretty good. So let's have a quick look around for a collectible. No, there's not one there. There's one here. Nope. Not one in the flower pot. Oh well, it doesn't look like there's a collectible here. That's a shame. Can't believe there isn't a collectible at the farmer's market. Oh, can I get on the roof? Is there a... No. I think it's odd as well that it is actually farmer's market in English and not in Polish like every other building or production. So just by the power of the telehandler, can we get on the roof? Is there anything up here? No, there isn't. Okay, so no collectible in this episode. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I say bank balance is starting to look really healthy now. But that's good because, you know, we've got a lot of equipment to buy. We're going to need the sort of ridger and the planters for doing the crop next year. And then I'm going to make a start on changing the farmyard around a bit. Might do that off camera though, just because it'll be a bit of trial and error. But I think that's all for this episode, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Say if you could give the video a like, it would really help me out. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.